welcome to Little Chef. My name is Dayna. I'm the Buena Vista branch manager with Monterey County Free Libraries. And this is
Ollie.
Ollie, my son Ollie. How old are you?
So,
You are 4. And what are we making today?
pizzas.
We are making pizzas today. And in honor of the pizzas that we're making, I wanted to share one of our favorite books. This one is Pizza. It's pretty silly, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a silly book. If you're interested in books like this and food themed books, you can go to emcfl.org, our online catalog, and place holds for books just like this. Are you ready to get started on making our pizzas?
Yeah.
Stay tuned and we're going to walk through exactly what you're going to need as you join us when we make our pizza. For our pizzas today, it's customizable, so it's up to what you and your child like. We've decided to go with pretty simple pizzas. Yeah. So we found pre-made dough at Safeway. We have our pizza sauce. We have our cheese. Are you sampling the ingredients?
Yeah.
That's always important. And then we both like olives, so we picked olives. I have a baking tray lined with foil. And then we have a rolling pin to roll out our dough.
Yeah.
Flour so that our rolling pin does not stick to our dough. And then some utensils. I have spoons and knives so that we can spread the sauce and cut our dough. Of course, customize this to whatever you like. If your child likes pineapple on their pizza or pepperoni, whatever you like. We just decided you do like pineapple. We just decided to keep it pretty basic today. So that's all we need to get started to make our own mini pizzas. So stay tuned and we're gonna walk through it together on how to make your own pizza.
I'm joking to eat.
I know, you're a good food sampler. We are getting ready to make our pizzas. So what I did to prep is I took out the dough. So it comes frozen. I refrigerated it overnight so that it would thaw out. And we just cut our dough in half. So it's actually a really good way to start talking to young kids about math, really basic fractions. So we took one piece of dough, cut it in half, and now we have how many equal parts? 1, 2. We have 2 equal pieces of dough. And what I did, it's a bit of a mess, I floured the table with all-purpose flour, and we actually floured our rolling pin so that it doesn't stick, because the dough gets quite sticky. Do you want to touch it? Good. And what's super important before we start cooking, we wiped and washed our hands. Can you show everybody your hands? Make sure you have clean hands before you start cooking. Are you ready to get rolling?
Yeah.
Yay, this is the fun part. So we have a
roller pin.
Standard rolling pin. Use whatever you have on hand. I've done this program before in person and had each child have a little kid-sized rolling pin, but today we're using a big rolling pin. Do you want to try it first?
Yeah.
Okay, so Ollie's gonna roll out his dough nice and flat. And the important thing about pizza dough to remember, when you're rolling it out, leave about an inch around the edge. Once you put on your sauce and your cheese, you're gonna wanna leave about an inch around the edge
Why not?
to act as the crust. You're doing good. And if it gets sticky, your little one can just keep rolling the dough ball in the flour like so. Okay, can you keep rolling and rolling till it's nice and flat? Let mommy give it a try. So you're just gonna roll it. Takes a little bit of work. You can help your little one do this. You're just gonna keep rolling and stretching. So for the sake of time, we're actually gonna spend a few minutes rolling our dough, and then we're gonna come back and show you what our finished crusts look like. Give us just 1 second. Now that we have rolled out our dough, we've decided to go with a smaller, thick crust pizza. And sometimes you have to really work at the dough. This one was a little bit harder to roll out, but just keep at it. Keep stretching it. Let your little one roll it, stretch it. So we're going with a thick crust. And next, this is the fun part. So we are going to take our spoon. No, not with our hands. We're gonna touch the sauce with our spoon, and we're just gonna spoon sauce onto our pizza. Can you help me do that? And then spread it around. Good job, right there in the middle. How about we do another scoop of sauce? Okay, so because you licked that one, let's use a clean one. Was that good?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you scoop this onto your pizza? I see we're taking our job as ingredient quality control very seriously. Do you like that sauce?
Yeah.
Good.
It's yummy.
It is yummy. So you did such a nice job scooping your sauce. So let's add a bit more, leaving about an inch around the edge. Okay.
And now do we do the cheese?
Yes, we can do cheese. Do you want to do cheese on one half or the whole pizza?
Whole pizza.
Okay, so we're gonna have Ollie sprinkle the cheese. Okay, do you want to sprinkle a little bit more on there? Good job. Oh boy, wow, we are gonna have a very cheesy pizza. I think that's good. Oh boy, that looks yummy. No more cheese, that one looks great.
I'm hungry.
Okay, then how about you put the olives on your pizza now? Oliver likes olives, so we're gonna put a few olives. And you can make this a counting activity and you can count out the number of olives you're putting on your pizza. Ollie's decided to just go the route of the whole can of olives, which is also, you can also do that as well. I think that looks great.
Now can I have more cheese?
So why don't you try some olives and some cheese and taste the ingredients for me? Okay. So before you start assembling your pizzas, preheat your oven, follow the directions on the package of dough. Mine said to put it at 450, so my oven is preheated to 450. Ollie's having fun eating the ingredients for his pizza. So once your oven is set to 450, I just lined my cookie sheet with foil. And he's assembled his pizza. We just have our dough, our sauce, our cheese, and our olives. We're gonna pick it up carefully. Ooh, let's see. Ooh, okay. I think we lost a few olives in the transfer. Another good idea might be you can actually roll your dough out on the table, your floured table. You can even assemble your pizza on the cookie sheet to make transfer a little bit easier. But we have our pizza now on our sheet. How's the ingredients over there?
Fine.
Pretty good?
Yeah.
Is that pretty yummy?
Yeah.
I can tell he enjoys this. So now that we have our pizza on our baking sheet, my package instructions say to cook our pizza for 15 to 20 minutes or until it is a golden brown color. So we are going to pop our pizza in the oven, or mommy's gonna put the pizza in the oven because ovens are pretty hot, aren't they? Ovens can be really, really hot. So this is a good time for the adult to take the pizza and pop it into the oven.
Why did you say me?
And we are gonna check back in 15 to 20 minutes to see what our finished pizza looks like. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Awesome, we'll see you in a couple minutes. What does it smell like? Yummy pizza.
It smells like pizza.
So we waited the 15 to 20 minutes. I actually took mine out after about 17 minutes because it was golden brown. Our crust is very fluffy. We have our cheese
It was shiny.
and our olives. And so our pizza is done. So the next thing that we need to do is taste test. So once this cools, Ollie's gonna give it a good taste test because he did a great job making his very own pizza. I hope you guys enjoyed following along as we made our own mini pizzas today. And
But that's a huge pizza.
it is a pretty big pizza. And if you enjoy more videos like this, then check out our virtual program listing on our YouTube channel for
I do
MCFL
like videos like this.
virtual programs. And I look forward to seeing you guys next time when we do a new recipe for Little Chef. Can you say goodbye to everybody?
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Mom.
Well, I'm right next to you, but bye-bye, everybody. See you next time.
See you next time. Now can I eat the rest?